Happy Project for Awesome, everybody! This video is for RAINN, the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network. This video is going to be talking about rape and sexual assault, so if that's not something that you want to view but you want to help the cause, you can go to the links at the top of the description for ways that you can vote up this video, donate to the cause, or volunteer your time if you are so able. This video is going to happen in two parts. First part, I'm going to be talking about RAINN as an organization and what it does. Second part, I'm going to be talking about some national news headlines that inspired me to make this video. RAINN is the largest anti-sexual violence organization. They do several things to help survivors and work towards ending sexual assault. The biggest thing they're probably known for is that they began and organized the National Sexual Assault Hotline. This is a completely free service. It's available both by phone and as an online chat room, so that it's very easily accessible to those that need to discuss sexual violence that's happened to them or to someone they know. RAINN also lists the laws of each state on sexual violence so that survivors that may choose to pursue legal action can review them. RAINN also has connections with over 1,000 sexual assault service providers, so those in need can be connected with someone local. Second thing RAINN does is they provide a lot of education and information on sexual assault. RAINN collects data from the Department of Justice and other resources in order to provide statistics so people can see the scope of the problem. They've done a great job of compiling this into statistics as well as infographics so that the information is easily accessible and understandable. Honestly, I feel like anytime I see a news story talking about rape or sexual assault, at some point I see a stat or a quote or something from RAINN. RAINN lists on their websites warning signs for relationships, measures that can be taken to lower the risk of sexual violence, as well as tips on how to stay safe online. A third thing RAINN does is they have a policy team that works at the federal and state level in order to improve the criminal justice system, prevent sexual assault, and ensure justice for all survivors. Right now, their main projects are supporting the passing of laws that will help survivors, working with the criminal justice system to improve the response to sexual violence, and ending the rape kit backlog. If you want to help, there are several things you can do. Right now is a particularly good time to donate directly to them because their gifts are being matched in the month of December, meaning you give 5, it becomes 10! This video is also being made as part of Project for Awesome, so if you go vote up my video there, then you'll increase the chance of RAINN getting a grant from the Project for Awesome. You can also follow the link in the description if you want to volunteer for RAINN, or RAINN can connect you with a local rape crisis center so that you can volunteer your time there. Now that I've talked about RAINN and what they do, I want to talk about some news headlines that happened this past year that inspired me to make this video. Back in the summer, there was a few weeks that my Facebook was just covered in news stories about Brock Turner. In case you missed it, Brock Turner sexually assaulted a woman known as Emily Doe behind a dumpster. There were witnesses, she got a rape kit, he was taken to court, he was convicted as guilty, and then sentenced to only 6 months in prison. He served only 3. Despite the fact that Emily Doe had everything on her side in her criminal case, she was still underserved by the system, and unfortunately hers is a very unusual narrative. Most sexual perpetrators don't ever see jail. According to RAINN, of every 1,000 sexual perpetrators, only 6 will ever be incarcerated. Most will never even be reported. The other big news story worth talking about is how footage leaked of Donald Trump saying that he kisses women without permission, grabs their genitals, and can get away with it because he's famous. And it seems like he was right, because he's now our president-elect. While everyone that voted for Donald Trump may not have necessarily agreed with the way he spoke, we have on tape Donald saying that he sexually assaults women and he's going to next year hold our highest office. These stories say to me that in the United States, we still live in a rape culture. It's still a problem, it is common, and people need to fight to make it better. But things can get better. The Sexual Assault Bill of Rights was passed unanimously in the House and Senate. This allows for survivors to have more autonomy over their rape kits, as well as be provided a counselor and much more. Right now, RISE is working to pass that in the states. You can get links to help them out in the description. I wanted to end the video on that positive note to show that Democrats and Republicans can work together to make things improved. Thank you so much for your time. Links to everything I talked about in the description below. Please support RAINN, RISE, and the Project for Awesome, and I hope that you have a great day.